Hello my lovelies, I hope you're well. I wanted to make a video about how I felt earlier on this week, which is quite a stark contrast to what I did feel on the last video, which is suicidal thoughts and tendencies. My birthday is coming up next week and I've felt pretty down about it because one of the age it is, also about the presupposed expectations I have on my own life, on what I should have achieved by then, which is kind of what I'm working towards in terms of, not giving a fuck. You just have to just do what you're doing. It doesn't matter what kind of time you bloom or whatever. But the suicidal thoughts came back today, so I thought to myself, what can I do about it? I can tell you about my process and how I don't take action into doing something about it. Earlier on this week, I was triggered massively by something which, if we said it to someone else or spoke about it at another time, maybe it may not have been that big a deal, but to me at that time and that frame of mind, it really was a big deal. Also, the person who disclosed the information didn't really try and give me an alternative plan. They cancelled with me and that was it. And it made me feel utterly worthless. Any other time I would have probably thought it would have been fine, but at that time it made me feel really bad. Immediately I started to think about then killing myself on my birthday, getting rid of myself because there was no need for my being here. So I realised that this is not normal and I need to really do something about it because I'm actually considering making plans to do it and constructing something that would enable me to do it. So I called the Samaritans. Call someone. Call the Samaritans or a friend. I called the Samaritans immediately and I'm glad I did because they encouraged me to talk to the person who'd upsetted me and confront them about the way I felt. I pretty much cried it out with them on the phone, and I'm not going to lie, it's sometimes a bit hit and miss with the Samaritans. Sometimes you'll get people that will prompt you to really look at the options that you have. Like, they don't tell you what to do, and I don't expect that. But the last couple of times when I've called them, I've had some really good people that have asked me questions about what my options are and helped me to get to that conclusion, which this lady did. But it kind of angered me because she wasn't really helping me as much as maybe I would have liked. So, funnily enough, the way the universe is, it made me go and kind of get it within my soul to be able to get some help. So she suggested that I spoke to this person and told them about how I felt, and I did. I told them. This person kind of just went, oh, well, we can do this, kind of offered a very flippant solution to the problem, which didn't dissipate the feeling. It just made me feel a bit empty, to be honest. So I went on and I just called my friend, and she wasn't available immediately. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'm just going to exercise. So I'd highly suggest immediately doing something that brings you to the present moment. And there are 3 things that bring you to the present moment, which is focusing on your breath. And you just do that for about 5 minutes. And it's incredible. Doing exercise, just getting into it and just doing it and sweating. And getting outside. Going outside and just literally looking at everything outside and examining everything outside. A really useful technique that my psychotherapist, my old psychotherapist, taught to me was that you look at an object which is tangible and real in front of you, and you start describing it. For example, you start describing your hand, you start describing that it's like this pinky kind of light browny colour. I can see lines, I can see the skin like slightly peeling, I can see it slightly shiny as well, blah blah blah. Just start describing it to yourself for about 5 minutes. Same with the breathing, just focus on the breathing, what it's doing. Are you breathing in through your mouth, out through your nose? Do this for 5 minutes, or exercise for 5 minutes, like literally doing squats, crunches, whatever. Just get on the mat and just start doing stuff. And those are 3 really useful exercises I found. And then before I knew it, my friend called me back and she started to talk to me, and she proceeded to tell me about how life would not be the same without me there. And she was really sorry that I was going through this. And I said I was really sorry to put her through this. And she said to me, this is what I'm here for, Reena. I'm here for you to speak to. And to, whenever you're feeling like this, you talk to me about it. I also spoke to another friend of mine yesterday who I know, suffers from depression. And she said the same thing to me. She said, whenever you need me, Reena, I will get there and I'll be there for you. So, remember, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. For a couple of days I didn't feel that way, and I felt pretty good after that. It's been quite fluctuating, and today I had another bit of a relapse with another bit of news. So I thought to myself, what can I do about it? And I thought, I'm just going to get this out to you and speak to you about it and talk to you about it. Remember, as I said, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Problems are all temporary, things come and go. How you're feeling right now is totally valid, but remember, it doesn't last. This is something that isn't going to carry on forever. It really won't. It will go away, and it will be replaced by the good stuff, and then the good stuff will go away, and maybe the bad stuff might come back. So I highly encourage you to talk to someone and talk it out. Pick up the phone to the Samaritans, because I don't know, again, I've called them about 3 or 4 times now, and I really don't know what would have happened if I didn't. So yeah, I really hope that helps. Remember, you are loved and valued, and if you need anything, you can message me as well. You can talk to me. You can message me on YouTube. My Flowvolution page, you can message me on there and I'll get back to you. Find me and talk to me if you need to, and I'll do everything I can to try and help you to get some help. Because helping other people with this shit really also makes me feel a lot better as well. When you know that you can help someone and help them through those feelings of despair and hopelessness, that really helps. So you take care. I love you loads, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.